Hello, I'm Mark Roby. Welcome to Rolling River Farm, home of Fruitwood Nursery. Today we're going to talk about rooting plants from cuttings.
Cuttings require a few simple materials. First, you need a container to put them in. We prefer these 5-inch plug trays. You need a rooting hormone. We use the Dip and Grow liquid rooting hormone. You need a sharp pruning shears and reliable, long-lasting marking pens and tags. We love these A.M. Leonard marking pens. Most of these items can be found on our website at fruitwoodnursery.com.
Many bushes and some trees take well from cuttings. Fruiting bushes that are often propagated from cuttings include elderberry, currants, blueberries, gooseberries, aronia, honeyberry, as well as many others. Fruiting vines propagated from cuttings include both hardy and fuzzy kiwis, passion fruit, and grapes, as well as many ornamentals as jasmine and others. Some of the trees that do well from cuttings are olives, fig, pomegranate, loquat, and some varieties of plums and citrus.
There are 2 kinds of cuttings, each done at different times of year. Dormant hardwood cuttings are usually taken in late fall or early winter when the wood has gone dormant and for deciduous plants lost their leaves. Summer cuttings, also called softwood cuttings, are done when plants are leafed out and the new growth has matured. Evergreen plants can often be done year-round in many growth stages. Olive, passion fruit, rosemary, and other herbs are easy-to-root examples of this.
Preparation, the things you need. Making your sterile cuttings or rooting medium. We use a 50-50 mix of peat and perlite. As is, this is a perfect for acid-loving plants. For more neutral, soil-preferring plants, we will add a small amount of ground limestone and a tad of azomite for mineral enrichment. It is very important to not use any nitrogen fertilizer as it will inhibit the cutting from sprouting roots and increase the chance of the cutting rotting. Mix all the ingredients thoroughly and saturate well with water. There are many types of containers that can be used. We prefer plug trays, which allow us to be efficient with space and allow for transplanting the rooted cutting without any disturbance to its new tender root system. Taking the cutting. Use healthy 1-year-old wood. Length. You want your length to be about 5 or 6 or more inches long, depending on the distance between the bud nodes and the depth of the container the cutting will go into. All cuttings need at least 2 buds, one from the bottom where the roots will grow and the top one where the new leaf growth will sprout forth. Dip in a rooting hormone mix for 5 to 10 seconds. For dormant cuttings, use a 1 to 5 mix of Dip and Grow rooting liquid. For summer softwood cuttings, a 1 to 10 mix is best. Push the cutting bottom end down into the soil of your container, making sure the bottom of the cutting is a good 1 to 1.5 inches above the bottom. Water in well and place in a sheltered, humid environment to grow. A greenhouse environment is excellent for all the frost-tender types of plants, and a partially shaded outdoor bench works great for the more cold-hardy species. Light shade can be supplied by using shade cloth or from trees managed to supply just enough shade to keep the cuttings from burning until they are well rooted. It is important to remember that most cuttings will first grow their new leaves and then only afterward push out roots. For the interim period, the leafed out cutting needs to be kept from drying out, using both light shade and giving it frequent light sprinkling of the new foliage. Remember at this stage that there are little to no roots to draw moisture from the soil. Once roots have formed, they can be given a gentle liquid fertilizing.
Here is a well-rooted pomegranate cutting that was started 6 months ago. It is ready to be transplanted to a larger container to grow on to a solid, stocky size before being planted in the garden. Starting plants is a remarkable thing to do, taking a stick and growing it into a tree that will grace the world with beautiful flowers and fruits for generations to come.